Hey gamers, welcome to Hypeforce channel. My name is Halil and today we'll be reviewing the game Overwatch. As most of you know, we had a contest running and we do have a winner which we'll be announcing in this video. We also want to thank you for your ongoing support, and the goal for this video is 30 likes. Thank you so much. We hit the last video's 20 likes and it was huge to us. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Hey gamers, welcome to another review created by Hypeforce. My name is Halil and today we'll be reviewing Overwatch created by Blizzard, who just entered the first-person shooter multiplayer genre with a spectacular game to be destined to become one of the major games of its genre. Blizzard has been creating games for 18 years and finally they have decided to create a game, Overwatch, that has nothing to do with its legendary sagas like Diablo, Starcraft or Warcraft. These were absolute fantastic games and they knew that the expectations are going to be high when attempting such a project. Blizzard's new launch Overwatch has been a great success and was well received by gamers. It's a first-person shooter game that is solely based on multiplayer mode. Therefore, if you're looking for story mode, you won't be able to find it in this game. It was not ruled out that Blizzard will not attempt a story mode yet, but for now it's simply the multiplayer mode. If you think that this game is one more FPS in its genre, then you're absolutely wrong. Blizzard was able to create something very different with fun personalities that is quite different from other first-person shooters. When entering the game, you will be able to choose one of 21 heroes. Each hero comes with its own personality, abilities, weapons, gameplay, and unique features. During each game, you will have the opportunity to interchange heroes based on the game mode or the situation your team is in. Each individual hero is extremely different and changing a hero almost feels like playing a complete different game. The game is built on teamwork and playing your role during battle is very important to win the game. The heroes are divided in support, attack, defense, and tank with 6 players on each team. You will have the option to pick characters that are capable of flying and firing rockets from the air, or characters that can teleport across the stage, and many more skills that will bring extreme joy to you. And these are just a couple examples of what you can do in Overwatch. There's a huge diversity that is given to you and you will be making a choice to win each battle with your team. Each individual hero is extremely charismatic and you can tell that Blizzard has spent a lot of time designing these characters. They're extremely fun to play with and the large variety of styles to play the game will make it quite addictive. The basic controls are very easy to learn, however, it is extremely important to time each individual move perfectly. There are many advanced techniques and tricks and combinations that you will have to learn while playing all characters since each specific combination is quite different and can only be used in certain scenarios or certain situations. As mentioned before, the game is very focused on team play, therefore you will never feel useless during gameplay since each individual character has its own task. A simple example is using Bastion on defense with Reinhardt to take care of your area and protect it from the other team while others can flank the opponent and push them back. If you're one of those that are used to playing as a lone wolf, you will shortly find out that this won't work in this game. Playing in a strategic manner while being supported by your teammates will make the difference between a win and a loss. Some of the heroes that you will face do have ultimates to wipe out an entire team. These ultimates will only be available to you a couple times during each gameplay. Therefore, it is extremely important to use these skills at the right time in the game. But remember, the game mode and map play a huge role in this, as well as your team's positioning. One feature that we really enjoyed was that you can switch heroes during the game whenever you die or if you're back at your base. We found that this is very useful since in certain situations you might need another hero to have an answer to the opponent's tactics and strategies. For this reason, it is important to be open to try and use other heroes so you can use them whenever it's needed. We definitely understand that you will have your favorite hero, but sooner or later you will find that at certain times you will be forced to switch to another hero to avoid losing the game. In Overwatch, the main objective is to dominate the game. Therefore, the more versatile you are, the better the gameplay will be. Obviously, you end up having a favorite player that you will be selecting more often, but the key to success is to select the right hero at the right time. You will need to do so to fulfill a specific objective, and each time you should learn from your mistakes and try to prevent them in your next battle. There are only 3 game modes in Overwatch, which are Escort, Assault, and Control mode. In Escort, you escort a vehicle from checkpoint to checkpoint while the other team is trying to prevent you from doing so. If you're able to reach the last checkpoint within the time frame, you will win the game. Remember that each time you die, you will have to go quite a long way to get to the center of battle and support your team. Assault is where one team defends and the other attacks to take over critical objectives. Control mode is where a defending team defends an area, and if lost, they will have another chance to defend another area. You will soon realize that for each game mode and map, your choice of heroes will change quite often in the beginning. However, once you understand the game mode and get to know the map, you will get the feeling of which character to choose. It does take some practice with each hero to get used to each individual special skill or weapons they are equipped with. At first glance, you might think that Blizzard should have launched the game with more maps, but once you get to know the game a little bit more, you realize that you could play a map over and over again, but it could feel completely different due to the character you picked or the way your team or the enemy plays. Strategy and communication is of the essence. We also strongly hope that Blizzard will come out with more map choices and future updates. Blizzard introduced a reward system that is purely aesthetic and decorative and does not add any value to your hero's ability in battle. However, it does add another fun factor to the game since you can customize the looks of your hero, equipping her or him with its own skins, speech, and spray. In Overwatch, there are no weapon power or other skill enhancing upgrades, therefore you will have to practice with the weapons that are existing currently. This will disallow each battle to be unbalanced due to preventing unfair battles to happen, which was purposely done by Blizzard. Additionally, each time you get to the next level, the game grants you a new box which comes with several random treasures inside. These could be costumes, appearances, phrases, gestures, poses, victory stands, and animations. You could also be rewarded with gold coins, which will enable you to unlock other items. The higher your level is, the harder it gets to move up to the next level. The cost all the way to level 20 increase and will then stay consistent afterward. You can also purchase loot boxes if you're interested in collecting all items available for each character, but they're quite pricey. We wish Blizzard had implemented other ways to gather loot boxes since it's pretty fun to open them and see what's in them. After all, the inside of the loot boxes are purely for aesthetics of the game. The game's graphics are extremely well done. The animations and scenes add a fun factor to the game itself. The game has its own type of theme, which we found perfect for the way the game was built. Blizzard has implemented many little details and you will continuously see them randomly even while waiting for the next game. They put a lot of effort into creating a personality for each individual hero. The game is available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. Comparing the graphics, the PC textures are more detailed, but the game runs on 1080p 60 frames per second on the consoles as well. The choice of soundtrack is of high quality. In game you will mostly hear the action-packed moments since there will be a lot of situations where you randomly shoot into the crowd of enemies. If you play this game with a good set of headsets, you will be able to hear everything that's happening around you, including footsteps and the attempts to do any special moves. Each character has its own way of walking and the noise is also different. Once you have figured out each individual's footstep, you will be able to strategically escape the situation since some of the heroes are made for close range fighting and some are medium and some are long range fighters. Therefore, based on what hero you have, you will have to take action accordingly. Overall, we extremely enjoyed Blizzard's very first-person shooter game. The characters are extremely well done and each individual character has its own personality. In our opinion, this game is undoubtedly one of the biggest releases of this year. It is quite addictive and if played right, each win will feel very rewarding. We would strongly recommend you to purchase this game and give it a try. You will not be disappointed. Thank you Blizzard for giving us the opportunity to review this game, and excellent job and keep up the great work. Thank you so much for tuning in guys, and stay hyped for. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment in the section below. Furthermore, the last giveaway contest was won by Edward from Misery. We will be contacting you to provide you with the game key. Congratulations to you. For everybody else that didn't win the contest, you can look forward for many more contests. Thank you so much for tuning in, and like always, stay hyped for.